Right, what up farm? Welcome back to the channel. You guys never went anywhere, but it's just me that's taking a break from posting. I've been busy farming, busy with my family, and yeah, just haven't really done any YouTube. Still got a couple of harvest videos to put out. I haven't got them there yet, but you can look forward to them. It's a bit out of season. It's currently the 15th of May, and we are out on the nitro at the moment, spraying a knockdown and pre-emergent chemical ready for barley to be sown in here. I'm just going around a couple of trees and then I will show you what we're doing. So because the nitro is a front steer, you can kind of wind your way in around trees, which means that you can get between a gap that is smaller than the boom is. We'll put our auto steer on. Here we go. We're running the Agleader right spot system pulse width modulation, so you can see that the nozzles are all flashing. That's to get the to set the rate or to change the rate. Running turn compensation as well. It's a great system. I really enjoy it. Oh, could do this. Here we go. Now it's even going to turn for me. This is Agleader turn path. Yep, missed that tree. Our seeding program is progressing nicely. We've got just a few paddocks of barley left to do. We're a fairly small operation to start with. And then we'll switch on to more feed type stuff. It's very dry. The only thing that's growing at all at the moment is some lentils that were sown early, and they're not even fully up. I'd be guessing there's probably only 30% of the lentils have germinated and emerged. Still a lot of seeds there that haven't come up, and they will just sit there until we get enough rain that they decide that they want to grow. At the moment, the middle of May, there's not really too much on the forecast, maybe some small bits, but nothing very big, which is a shame. Once again, we'll have all of our crop sown dry before we get any rain, which is a bit nerve-wracking because you put all your costs into it and can't see that it's actually going to happen yet. You're just sowing with the faith that something will. We're just going around another tree on this side. Oh, we hit the tree. I'm not used to doing this one-handed. You'll notice that this hole, that I would call a crab hole, is green. That's because we managed to score 40 mils in a freak storm in late March, I think. And yeah, we've got very little growth of anything apart from in the hollows, and that's because it rained so much that it all just ran to the hollows. Yeah, it's been interesting to observe. I don't think we really, you can see it in the spray tracks there, it ran into them. I don't think we really gained too much subsoil moisture from it. It just all ran off. But oh, well, it was nice, more than other places got. We did lose a shed though. The roof blew off a shed, which is a shame. Anyway, I'll show you how I go around this tree. Oh. Oh. Alright, that was a bit crazy. I was going a bit fast there. I was being a bit confident, trying to do it one-handed. So this system's got individual nozzle control, and it's really efficient. Makes for a lot of chemical savings. I used to load up for 5% more than a paddock's actual area, and now I load up bang on, spot on the amount that I need, and that's how much I use. We're nearly finished this paddock. I will come back to you when we're in the seeder tractor sowing it with barley. All right, we just finished spraying. I'm going to go and get some lunch and then we'll go sowing. Also, this is a new addition. We did some deep ripping. It was so dry, it was so hard that we wrecked one of the tracks. We haven't had a chance to change it yet. Got a new one in the shed, but just started peeling the lugs off. But yes, anyway, deep ripper. It's pretty good. We pulled the outside tines off because we could only pull 5. It's a really good thing. I can't wait to use it more. Commodus barley going into very dry soil. This paddock was vetched last year that we terminated, grazed and terminated. Yeah, hopefully it grows well. Once it rains, once it decides it wants to rain. Got our cameras, fertiliser, barley. It's going good. So I mentioned earlier about how risky, or the risk of dry sowing. You're probably thinking, but Mark, why would you sow if there's a risk of dry sowing? Why wouldn't you just not plant your crop and leave it in the silo and have a year off? Well, the reason that we need to sow is if you don't sow anything, you have a 100% chance of making zero money out of your crops. That means you won't make anything. You've still got to pay your bills. You still got to pay your rates. You got to pay your living expenses. You got to pay your power bill and everything else that might happen. And you have zero income from your cropping operation. You still got to pay your interest and your bank loans, all of that stuff. But sowing a crop, it doesn't happen overnight as well. So we haven't had a year here where it hasn't rained ever. So at some stage we will get some rain, and when that rain falls, most likely that crop will come up. Now it's possible that could get some rain, it'll come up and then die, but the likelihood of that going into winter is very slim. I personally think that in a year with a dry start, if you're going to be lacking in moisture, you're best off to have your seed in the ground so that any moisture that falls on the top of it is used by the seed to grow. And that for me is the best use of the moisture available, and that is the main reason why I'm choosing to dry sow our crops. We have a lot of good chemistries with our like pre-emergent chemistry chemicals. we're able to control our weeds fairly efficiently through that means, so we don't need to wait for a weed germination, so to speak. So for me, it's timeliness, getting it all in, and giving it the best opportunity that it can, and just trusting that it's worked in the past and hoping that it's going to work again. So that's dry sowing for me. One thing that I love about agriculture is everyone has a different appetite for risk, a different opinion on everything, and it makes for every situation, everyone will make a different decision. And that's one of the things I like about it, because no point trying to convince someone to do something else, because in the end they're just going to decide what suits them best. So yeah, dry sowing's not for everyone, but I really like it. I haven't been burnt by it yet, and I hope I don't, but we'll see. Hopefully this weather pattern breaks down and we get something with a bit more moisture attached to it soon. Right, we're just doing the pass along the fence here in this paddock, but I'm trying something I've never done before. On the ag leader screen, we can set up a headland. That blue line is a headland, shows however far from the boundary that I set, 25 metres I think. A bit narrower than 2 passes of the cedar. So I've left 2 passes all the way around, and now that I'm finished, I'm doing my passes around the outside. I like sowing it like this, it works pretty well. I've not done it before. I've had some lunch too. That's spaghetti and meatballs that Chelsea made. It was delicious. Alright, Alex and I have been sowing for a bit. Tractor's over there. We're gonna get your duffer. We're gonna go back home and do some spraying because it'll be foggy in the morning.
Dad.
Oh yes, that's some wool from the dead sheep, probably. Tomorrow morning's gonna be foggy, so we need some sprayed before sprayed tonight so that we can keep sowing tomorrow. Crazy kid. We're just filling up here again to go spraying. Thought I'd show you this. I've been using Overwatch granules this year. So much better than the drum. You can't ever see it in the drum. It's easy to measure out granules. You don't ever get too much. It's working good. Really good improvement. Spraying some more. This paddock and that paddock. Hopefully we'll be finished it by a bit after lunch tomorrow. Having fun, Jetty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor little fella, he's tucked out. Tuck it out. Come back this way. Yeah. So I got a bit close to a tree and ripped a couple of wires out here. So I'm just gonna join these two on and we'll be on our way again.
Oh, okay, head off.
Oh, you're taking your hat off? Not comfy. Trying to have a sleep again, are you? Just leave it. Time for the night shift. Another foggy morning this morning. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but that looks like a ring around the moon. And the old fellas would say a ring around the moon means that it's going to rain. So I hope that they're right. A little test that everything's coming through. Can't really see, but I think it's there. There's some. Alright, we're back into it, sowing some barley for another day. Last night I didn't get any sowing done. I filled the seeder with barley and the truck was empty, so I pickled some more barley because we've had troubles in the past. If you pickle the barley and put it straight in the air seeder while it's still wet, it bridges in the box and doesn't come out. So I did it last night so that we can just get sowing and keep sowing today. Yeah. It's foggy. It's cold. It's fairly cold. But we're getting it done. This is a test strip that I ripped. And it's goes to show how well the roller on the back of the ripper pushed all of the clods back in. It is brutal. Dad has taken over seeding. We're going to go and fix the auger that wouldn't go this morning. Just picked up the mail and it looks like our ear tags have come. Just filled Dad up with some more fertilizer and seed. He will sow for a while. We're a bit low on hydraulic oil, so I'll go and get some of that and bring it back to him. Then I'll go spraying. Spray another paddock of barley and we'll get that finished off tomorrow. Probably just the sun through the clouds, but that looks like it might have some rain in it. Filled up and heading off spraying. Alright, we're back in the seeder here again, sowing some more barley. This paddock's just a nice cute little paddock. Nearly finished it. Then we'll be into the last paddock, the last of the decent barley sorta. The rest is just, I don't know what I'm saying, just more sheep feed sort of style barley. This is all the stuff that we'll sell probably. Yeah. Our ear tags got delivered, so I'm going to break them all up ready for landmarking. We will leave the video there. Thanks for watching. Hopefully there'll be more videos like this. It'll be less edited, less processed, but I hope you still enjoy it. Okay, see you guys.